Hello, beautiful people. Today I have some things I want to share, and one of them is my ever-growing beast Gluebook. She is getting fat, and I haven't videotaped a lot of what I've done in here because I've kind of just been using it as like a therapy and just relaxing and gluing and not making any sense of it, you know, no rhyme or reason. But I have to put her away because I have some projects that have just been gnawing at my soul that I have to get finished. So I don't like having open projects. I don't like having unfinished. I like things like this that I can just, you know, do at my own pace. But I have been gluing heavy, so I'm going to do a flip through, and this is probably going to take like 100 years. So you might as well pause this video, go make yourself a cup of coffee, come back, and enjoy this. So I'll hold for a second while you pause to go make your coffee. Okay, let's proceed. I have decided to start putting the date on the corners of my glue books so that if I decorate this, which I don't know if I will, I'll know not to cover that up. And I've been doing that on all my books. I put the year anyway, and then if it goes further, I'll put, you know, the years. But I don't think it's going to go further. She's filling up. Some of these pages you've seen, a lot of them you haven't. A lot of them aren't finished, but I just want to, let me see if I can zoom this out a little bit here so you can kind of get the whole kit and caboodle in frame, because she is huge. So we're going to be doing a lot of shifting. You know, I put this here. This I was playing with some cheap water-soluble crayons. Okay, these are like gelatos, and they're not. I mean, you know, the quality is much different, but I don't do this stuff as an artist. I do this stuff as a junker, screw-arounder person, so that's why I don't really care if they are not the best. I have gelatos, and I love them, and I love how smooth they are. These are also very smooth, not quite as smooth, but I really like them, and for $15 you get 36 colors. Gelatos for $15, you get like one color. So I'll try to get rid of the glare. These are some pages you've probably seen. I haven't done anything on this black page yet. You know, like I wait for the right things on the colored pages. So we're at our first flip. So now I have to shift things over so that I can open this up and show you this part. Okay. So this is my Christy page. Christy sent me some happy mail and I saved her packaging and her little note, which I have in here. This whole book is pretty much filled with happy mail, and I put all my happy mail in here, and I put all of my, not all of it, but you know, I have a lot of junk. I have these little things, which I should put a tab on this so I know to flip it out, but then it would get stuck. I'm gonna have to put something there. Maybe I'll put like a string sticking out here so that I know that this opens. This here says dance to the beat. You just can't see the whole thing. And I also recently discovered the joy of googly eyes. So as you can see, I have googly eyes on everybody. And I was part of the swap over in Dawn's group, Let's Make a Mess Today. So I have some of that in here because I was able to play in this last night too. So I got some good time in last weekend and this week. So, you know, I figured it's probably about time to put her away. It's been about a week. I've been able to play with it, refresh my glue brain. I love that baby. Refresh my glue brain and come back. You know, we'll come back to it. Because when I start something, I usually get pretty absorbed in it like I did with this. So, you know, a lot of magazine stuff. You know, I have a ton of magazine stuff. I'm going to have to get a whole new house just for my magazine stuff. And I don't have a lot of words in here because my words aren't really organized and they're kind of like, they're in a bin and it's really a pain in the buttocks. So I'm going to have to, here's my next flip out. I'm going to have to start really working on words, you know. Everybody needs a laughing seal. Watering cans, you know, that's the top of a tissue box I got. I just love the images. You know, I just love images. I just love looking at texture and color and, you know, let's see. I really went all out with the glue. And I have a flip within a flip within a flip. Okay? Okay. So, you know, I have a Happy Mail here. This came from the beautiful Gail, so I keep her little ATC in here, which I just love. So that goes right back in my pocket. And for some reason my camera is frozen. I don't know what just happened. You know, I have a lot of 80s cars because 80s, yeah. Flowers. I love this. I didn't do anything because I love these pictures. The baby butts. These came out of a stamp book that I had that I kept like this because I like all the images. Those are the pictures of the stamps. They're Celtic. This came from the swap that I did with the beautiful Nancy. And, you know, I just have... The thing I like the most about this book is that I use it for everything. And I use up what's on my desk. I use up things that I find, things that I don't know what to do with, you know. Some of these images I had for other projects, like this I was going to use for something else, and it's been sitting on my desk. So I had this art book too that it was like a catalog, so I kind of left a lot of that the same. This came from packaging. You know, and I can add a lot to these, or I don't have to, you know, whatever. It's whatever it is. More Happy Mail, that's mail art from another group that I belong to. This came from a Chinese calendar. More stuff. More stuff. I bought this letter printing plate from one of Carhartt's auctions, and I liked the package, so I kept it. Let's flip this way. Packaging. This is a background. I can figure out what to do with that. More background. What it is to me really is it's like making a puzzle, because I find pieces that fit on pages and then I put them there. You know, like a puzzle, you find the piece that fits and then you put it on. You connect them. So, you know, that's kind of like what this is. Oh, let's shift the book again. This is going to be a long flip, you guys. So, this came from my grandmother. She gave my daughter a little dream catcher. And I liked this car. I felt like it matched these mountains. So, and then this is like the sun exploding. I just love it. Just love it. I love this color. I haven't done anything next. I don't know what to do yet. I love that color. So, I put a building here. Let's see. I did not put any googly eyes here as much as I wanted to. She might get some. She might get some googly eyes. She is way too serious. Didn't miss a page. And I tried to do like color themes to these. Like this was a reds and oranges. So this one was yellows, and I tried to do almost like a color book. This was browns. But, you know, I wasn't too fussy about it. Green. You guys did this one with me, I think, on camera. And this. And then I put a googly eye here because it just belonged there. And this guy needed googly eyes. He looks so much better with a baby's body and googly eyes. I turned this into a pocket with a tea wrapper. And in this is some background that I could use. So I'm just leaving it in there, and then I could add whatever else I want to that pocket. Let's see. More Happy Mail stuff. Cover up that address. I thought I did all that. A crocodile coming out of a woman's mouth. And then I had eye stickers from this thing from my daughter, so obviously popsicles need eyeballs. Wax paper. I have that there because I glued this die cut on here, and it was a real pain in the butt to get the die cut down unless you covered the whole thing in glue, so that's what that's all about. So I'm going to take that out. Another lottery ticket. I collect lottery tickets every state I go to so that I can glue them in things. Another envelope that I loved. I got some awesome Happy Mail from a crafty buddy, and where did they go? They're in my mess here somewhere. She sent me a bag of tabs from Donna, and so thank you very much, Donna, for those. I've already used a bunch of them out of there in some of my baby books. So this is from Donna, and I love how she wrote my name. I just feel so fancy. This I made into another pocket, but I don't have anything in there yet, so I can put junk in there. I wanted to put this with this background, but it didn't fit, so it's on the next page. So I bought this green bag last weekend at a yard sale, and I also bought a ton of Glade plugins and this really cool portfolio thing for all of it for $5. It's like done. So this picture was in that bag, and I was like, I have to put this creepy looking lady in there, so I just threw a staple on it. And this came from like a Happy Meal a long time ago, and I like all the cute little faces, so I kept it. I have this, and this, and those. Oh, guys, we're at another flipper. Let's stretch it out here. So, I love this picture. And, you know, everybody's got to have birds. So, I got these. And this came from that Happy Meal, or that, you know, swap I was in with Nancy, and I just love this. And I was like, I gotta put this somewhere where I want it to be see-through. So it is, it's see-through so that you can still see this cool, you know, guy. So I got some great stuff from Nancy. See the cupcakes? And I shared some of the cupcakes with my daughter, too. Hope you don't mind, Nancy. This came within that stuff, too, from that yard sale. I have a ton of old recipes, so I used some of it as background paper. But it all smells like cigarettes, so I didn't send a lot of it out in Happy Meal. You know, for people who are sensitive to that. And I mean, I used to smoke, but I'm sensitive to it now. I hate it now. I hate the smell. It's so funny. I used to make fun of people. I'm like, that person used to smoke, and now look at them, they hate the smell of cigarette. I am that person. I'm that person. Ooh, I meant to glue in my stoplight, but I didn't get to it. So that's going to get glued in there. I love these things. I don't know what they are. They're like jewelry of some sort, but I just think they're gorgeous. My blues and purples page. So there's that. These funky guys, just this little thing with the lips just makes me so happy. And like this thing has legs. I don't know what that is, but it has little feet. I have another page too with some funky things just like that. So this came from Nancy too, so I stuck it on here. And this was like a woman, and I had to put this old lady's head on her, but I love the flowers and the door. Oh, here's the other one like that, see? This thing has its tongue sticking out, and this thing is like got little legs on it. I love these weird jars. I want them in my life. I love this little girl. She's so blah in all of the pictures from that photo shoot from the fashion magazine. You guys did this one with me, except you weren't here when I put Lady Glass Head in there. Cocktail Lady. I'm going to put heads on these mannequins. I just haven't gotten to it yet. You are beautiful. That came from Nancy. I put a tracking number on here, but I'm going to be saving tracking numbers for my in mass journal. So, I think you guys saw this page a long time ago. this picture, these pictures came from Nancy. It's actually funny because I have these ribbons too. I just haven't used them yet, so I put hers there. I got it shipped again. Ooh, we're like just about in free. This was whites, and I liked this background as like a beige, so I just left it. I just glued that there. I mean, this I'm kind of leaving because I like all the pretty flowers from that ad, and same thing with this. I haven't put anything on here yet. This is a circle. I like circles. This came from packaging. This this signature, I think there's some, I haven't gotten a lot done in it, so let's look. Oh, yep, glued that down in there. Glued that down. Look at how 80s. Oh man, painfully 80s. Oh, Play-Doh. I didn't even remember seeing this in here. See, it's like I find new stuff every time I look in here. So, you know, I gotta fill up this signature. Why am I putting this away? I gotta glue, man. Like, I feel like it's a race. Like, I gotta get it all glued. Gotta get all the gluing done. And I cut my finger on the staples, you know, because I went in and restitched all my signatures. And, man, the staples are like killing my fingers. So I have this. I could put something here, maybe, or maybe not. So that's the end of that flipper. And then come back this way. Look at this. It's going to be like a 20-minute video just going through all this crap. Oh, we're not over enough. This, I thought the stone matched these colors. This is going to be quick, though, because I haven't done a ton here. Like, I did this. I put this. I did this here. I colored all that with Sharpie by hand. It's very relaxing. I needed to do that day. Oh, this is a flipper. This is another flip within a flip within a flip. So let's shift this way. Actually, this might not have anything in it. Let's see. Let's look. Nope. See, like, I forget about the flips. I forget I have them. I forget they are there. There's nothing in that one, except for geese and wooden bowls. And nope, that's just, it looks like it's gessoed because the black came through on the white. Isn't that cool? Alright, so there's that. Funk. And here, this page still feels like it's missing something, and I keep going back to it, like I gotta put something else here. We'll figure it out. I did draw a little border as if I'm some kind of artiste. These I want to paint because I love this paper for painting. I love the roughness. I love these sheep. They just make me so happy. Love this picture. Love both of these pictures are just like this. I just love both of those. I got this. I don't think I'm adding anything to this. It's already pretty busy. I bought a candle at Dollar Tree and it smells really nice. I got this. I got this. I'm going to paint that paper. Nothing there yet. This opens out, so I can just use this as a background, which is perfect. That's a map of our area, and it's like an actual, like, small, you can actually see stuff, so, you know. This and this. See, I didn't get a lot glued on this signature. I've kind of been like, oh, see, I got this guy on the reds page. I've kind of been like doing 2 signatures at a time almost, so that it's not too overwhelming. I love this with the texture paper from Nancy. It's like so nice. You know, because it's overwhelming when you're flipping through every single page. So don't worry, I got plenty of stuff to fill this stuff up with. Love this. Love this whole picture and this. And our last flipperoni. So one more bounce over. And I don't think I have anything at all in this one yet. Nope, I don't have anything at all in this one yet. So I'm gonna have to add to this one. But it won't be today, guys. Sorry. As much as I'd love to, as much as going through this makes me just want to add some more. But look at this chunky fatness. Look at this crap. Holy guacamole. So I do want to, I'm going to put that away in just a minute. But I did make a video the other day about those water-soluble crayons, but the video didn't go the way I wanted it to, so I'm gonna show you an idea that I've been doing. I save all of my manuals. So, you know, here we go, one more thing for you to save. But I have like a half of a drawer in a filing cabinet just filled. See, look at the googly eyes. I'm so glad I discovered googly eyes. I have half a drawer in my cabinet that is full of manuals. And when I go through it every now and then, like whenever I'm filing stuff away, which is like, you know, twice a year, I go through my manuals to figure out which ones I no longer have. So this one was a VCR DVD combo with a video reset. It's got a DVD recorder with a video cassette recorder. Fancy pants. But we don't have this anymore. So I kept the papers and I played with those water-soluble crayons. So I'll just show you. This paper was not good for those. Those work awesome on gesso and they work awesome on thicker paper. But I've also done, like, I watched Dawn from Let's Make a Mess Today do these flowers with sponges, and I also tried my hand at those. But this is fun to do stuff like that, like experiment in, and then I could take this out and use it somewhere. You know, I tried some smaller ones. So here's just another idea for you to use. This is with the water-soluble crayons with a paintbrush. And I had one page that I really liked. I really liked the way that these circles came out. But again, the gray in the paper made the paper look grayer. So this isn't the paper to do those in, which is why I didn't post that video, because it came out, all my stuff came out like crap-a-moles. So, you know, I also used it for some wipe off, more flowers. This is not a lot of manuals. This is where I played with it a little bit more. A lot of manuals have much thicker paper than this. This is not, like, look how grayish those look. This is not thick paper, but it works well for things like this with the acrylic that dries like that. But the watercolor, it doesn't really, you know, it doesn't really, what am I thinking of? It doesn't work well with the watercolor. However, like, I have one too. I don't know, I think he might have just gone outside or in the bedroom or something. I heard him in the hallway. I had another manual that was for my ceiling fan that had thick paper in it, which I'm assuming if I did watercolors on that would work out awesome. I think I have the manual somewhere in my junk box over here, so I might try that. But I just wanted to give you guys another idea if you want to test things out and you don't want to buy a book to test things out with, and you don't like the glossiness of magazine pages or whatever, grab yourself a manual, okay, because most of them don't have glossy pages, and, you know, they are fun, and then you can have your own, like, art journal. Like, I could do the cover of this and stuff. Who knows? Maybe I will, you know.
It's 20 past 11. You getting ready
So, that's that, and I will talk to you guys later on. Ta-ta for now.